Today I'm going to show you how to solve and graph inequality. To solve an inequality, you're going to follow the same rules and steps that we use to solve an equation. The only difference is when you multiply or divide a negative number, the inequality sign flips and faces the other way. For example, if you take -3 times x is less than 15. To solve this, you are going to divide by a -3 on both sides. When you divide by a negative number, the inequality sign is going to flip and faces the other way. -3 divided by -3 going to give you 1 or cancels out, so 1x or x is greater than +15 divided by a -3 is going to get you a -5. Remember, when you multiply or divide integers, you're going to use your triangle. A positive divided by a negative is going to give you a negative. You always want to check out to make sure that your work is correct. So, x is greater than -5. Pick a number that is greater than -5 and plug it in and solve it to see if it's correct. So, let's say I'm going to pick 5. I'm going to pick a +5. So, I'm going to plug in -3 times +5 is less than 15. Negative times positive is going to be negative. 3 times 5 is 15. So -15 is less than -15. Is that a true statement? Yes, it is. So I know I solved it correctly. Try the next example. W plus 5 is less than 8. To undo the +5, you're going to subtract 5 on both sides. The 2 5's going to cancel out, leaves you with a W. Take the sign, slide it down. 8 minus 5 is 3. So W is less than 3. Let's go and graph this on the number line. Find 3 on the number line, circle it, look at the inequality sign. This is a less than, so you're going to leave the circle open. W is less than 3, that means your solution is all of the number that is less than 3. So all of the number to the left are less than 3, so you shade to the left. Always check your work. So pick a number in your solution set. Everything to the left of 3 right here. So I'm going to pick, let's see. Let's pick -5. I'm going to take that -5. I'm going to put in for W. So -5 plus 5 is less than 8. -5 plus 5 is 0. And 0 is less than 8. So I know I did my work correctly. Let's try this one. 2 times x is greater than -2. Divide by 2 on both sides. These two are going to cancel out, leaves you with an x. Take the inequality sign, slide it down. Notice that I did not flip this inequality sign because I divided by a +2. Negative divided by positive is negative. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So x is greater than -1. To graph this inequality, go to -1 and put a circle. Look at the inequality sign. There's no equal sign, so it's going to be open. X is greater than -1. Greater than means to the right of -1. So all of the numbers to the right of -1 is part of your solution. Let's check our work. Pick a number to the right, which is right here. I'm going to pick, let's say, 10. Take the 10, replace the x. 2 times 10 is greater than -2. 2 times 10 is 20. 20 is greater than -2. So I know I did my work correctly. Okay, let's try this one. 12 is greater than -5 times n. To solve this, I need to divide by -5 on both sides. When I divide by a negative number, my inequality sign is going to flip and face it the other way. The -5 is going to cancel, leaves me an n. 12 divided by -5, positive divided by negative is a negative. 12 divided by 5 is 2.4. Now we have to graph this. -2.4 is less than n. So gotta go to 2.4. -2.4, put a circle. There's no equal sign, so the circle is going to be open. -2.4, which is this point right here, is less than n. That means all of your answer is going to be to the right. We always going to check our work, so pick a number to the right. Let's see, I'm going to pick 2 this time. You can pick any number that is part of your solution set. I'm going to pick 2. Let's put in the inequality. 12 is greater than -5 times 2. Negative times positive is negative. 5 times 2 is 10. So 12 is greater than -10. 12 is positive. 10 is negative. Positive number is always greater than negative number. I know I did my work correctly. Please always check your work, because when you do these, you can never get it wrong if you check your work. Let's try this one. -21 is less than or equals to 3 times y. To undo multiplication, I'm going to divide. So divide by 3 on both sides. That cancels out, leave me with a y. I'm going to slide the sign down. Notice that I did not flip this time, even though I'm dividing, because I'm dividing by a positive number. The only time that you flip this inequality sign is when you divide or multiply by a negative number. Negative divided positive is a negative. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So my solution is -7 is less than or equal to y. Let's go and graph this. Go to -7 on the number line, put a circle. Notice that in the inequality sign there's that equal part. That means 7 could be your solution. So you're going to shade in the -7. That's called a closed circle. -7 is less than y. That means all of the numbers that for y has to be greater than -7. So I'm looking for numbers that are greater than -7. That means all of the number to the right of 7. Let's pick a number to check. Let's pick a -3. So let's put it in and check. -21 is less than or equals to 3 times -3. Negative 21 is less than or equals to. Positive times negative is negative. 3 times 3 is 9. Negative 9 is right here on your number line. Negative 21 is somewhere way over here on the number line if you extend that number line. So negative 9 is greater than negative 21. So you know you are correct. Let's try two more. X divided by negative 2 is less than or equals to negative 4. This is division, so to undo division you have to multiply. Times negative 2 times negative 2. The negative 2 here is going to cancel. X. Since I multiply by a negative number, my inequality sign needs to flip and faces the other way. Negative times negative is positive. 4 times 2 is 8. So my solution is X is greater than or equals to positive 8. Go to positive 8, put a circle. See the equal sign right here? That means you're going to close the circle. The 8 is part of your solution. X is greater than 8. Greater than 8 means to the right of 8 on the number line. So it's going to the right. Pick a number. So I'm going to pick 12. 12 divided by negative 2 is less than or equals to negative 4. Negative divided by positive is a negative. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So negative 6 is less than or equals to negative 4. If you look at the number line, negative 6, let's find a number line with negative 6 and negative 8. Okay, right here. So negative 6 and negative 4. Negative 6 is less than negative 4, since negative 4 is to the right of negative 6. So I know that I did my work correctly. One more. M divided by 3 is less than or equals to 2. This is divided by 3. To undo division, you're going to multiply. So times 3 times 3. The 3 is going to cancel, leave me with an M. Take the sign, move it down. 2 times 3 is 6. So M is less than or equals to 6. Go to 6, put a circle. Look at the sign, there's an equal right there. So you're going to close the circle. M is less than 6, so I need to look straight on the side at less than 6. Less than means to the left. Pick a number. I'm going to pick 0. 0 divided by 3 is less than or equals to 2. 0 divided by 3 is 0. And 0 is less than or equals to 2. So I know I did my work correctly.